Alright, so I am back at it once again. What else would I be doing? But notice that it's May of 1864, so this is not the old spring 61 CSA campaign. This, on others' advice, I figured I'd do the CSA, what is this, summer, spring, late spring of 61, or 64. I heard it was really hard, and so I was like, alright, fine. And, yeah, this is not trick photography or anything like that. They have just released the patch with 3D models, and so there they are in all their glory. You can see that at least in here they have recruited some cavalry, so that's good for them. We're on the wilderness map. Our reinforcements are delayed more than the Union's, but and we have no calves, so I've gone back to skirmisher scouts. And so I saw there was a big push on the left, which really wasn't well defended. My initial setup was here in the center, and so I kind of pivoted a bunch of folks to the left. Oh, I got some folks. Oh, I got some folks now. So that'll certainly help, and that's coming in on my extreme left. So I don't know. I may end up just sending Hill right to the center. It's not a good where it seems like this battle is. We're defending. So I think I have all the victory points, and so I'm kind of happy to just sit here and continue to castle up. In the end, we won't be outnumbered quite 2-1. This is on the very hard difficulty, but yeah, I don't think I gave him a morale bonus. I tried it once, and I did not like the mechanics. So anyways, here it is. Yeah, and so we got... Not sure exactly what's going on with their cav here. They need to dismount or shoot or charge or something, but I think that there are some issues with the updates. 1.03 something. It was not 1.030. This is on the dev patch, and so it's not live to the other non-dev patches right now. But if you want it, just go ahead and play the dev patches, and you'll get it. But I noticed even in the first test of the 64 campaign, units that were ordered to go into formations, so it doesn't really work here, but units that were ordered to go into square or go into assault column, they didn't in some cases. In other cases they did, but then in the melee, the melee didn't seem to take account of the formations or the plus 50 morale that you give the AI also extends to the troops. And I thought I saw in a patch note that they had done that, but it made it obscenely difficult when the AI decides to go into melee, because no matter what formation you're in, you're going to get wiped, even though they're in line. So, anyways, that was that. I don't know if this is going to speed up at all here. But anyways, we might as well take a look and appreciate the kind of enhanced visual quality of this. Yeah, I think all of that looks better. It looks like they may have also left some room for future improvement in the quality of the now 3D models rather than sprites, but you know, an improvement is an improvement, and it's one I never expected. I thought the devs kind of indicated like, nah, we're not gonna do that. That's not what we're about. And I was like, all right, fine. The fact that they added it was certainly a surprise for me. So kudos to them. All right, we have some contact over here. Let's see if these guys. All right, so they're getting pressed, so they're just gonna fall back. I don't think we're too concerned yet about what's hitting us there. There should be a skirmisher group. There is. I think it's Gordy. Yeah, it is Gordy. So they know about what's going on over here. They're putting some eyes on it. I don't understand why the units still retreat perpendicularly to those. It's either 90 degrees or 45 degrees to the units that are attacking them. It makes no sense. But, you know. This is Hill. Can I click on Hill? I can. And so we want Hill, at the very least, to end up here. If not further over. I'm got a decent little, well, not quite a surround here, but we're getting it. They're not going to do much good there, so move them up here, and if they need to be moved to cover in addition, we can do that. But otherwise, that's it. I think I left one group. I thought I had a group of skirmishers. Oh, there's one group of skirmishers I left up here just to patrol that crossroads, so I know if anybody's coming through. But if these guys are going to come through the woods here, as they seem like they are indicating they will, they're going to be quite fatigued unless they do this ever so slowly, in which case we'll have time to get up, you know, layers and layers of fortifications. At least that's the theory I'm working on right now. The next level of area we could fortify off might be up here. And we can always abandon this stuff as we fall back. I don't think it really harms us to turn those trenches over to anyone. It'd be nice if we get some fortifications when these guys are done fortifying that road in. We get some fortifications that overlook this opening, force them to come through that gap. But yes, we'll see what they do here. Come on. I don't know. I don't think that built. I don't know that it's actually a thing. It might just be. It might be other things, but it kind of seems to me that the maybe adding the 3D models might have slowed things down a little bit in terms of performance. And I'm not totally sure that's true, but it does feel a bit slower than usual. Alright, maybe we'll just have them hang out there. How are things over here? Not great. It's to be expected. You have skirmishers shooting it out with cav. And as I did in my unit, kind of unit v unit matchup, I mean, in the end, skirmishers, they do okay against artillery most of the time. But otherwise, committing brigades to fighting them, you're usually going to beat skirmishers because they just don't have the numbers. And particularly playing in the 64 campaign, you know, they're not going to have the weapons. Their quality is pretty good, but then again, the quality on both sides are good. If you look at the brigades, right, most of those are 4-star brigades, and so they're quite competent. And I assume that it's kind of symmetrical, and therefore there's not too much of an advantage for us. They are very much a speed bump. Let's see. Is anybody still alive over here? Yeah. Yeah, for now. Okay, they're up, but they're not firing for whatever reason. But yeah, this is the wilderness. So you can see that they're trying to get even further to the left. Maybe they've detected the entrenchments, and with the kind of new and improved AI, they do try to flank your defenses. You know, which can work. So they have dismounted their cav. Good move. Can't tell if that's a line or a skirmish. I think that's line formation, so alright. But yeah, it's nice to have cav, isn't it? I wouldn't know, because mine is not here. I'm not crazy about the order of battle that they have with the artillery integrated into the divisions, and then there's an artillery reserve. Don't like that as much. So I'm doubting that I'm actually going to play this campaign, because it's just going to require that I change too much, and I don't really like playing with this. I prefer to play with as few of other people's decisions implemented as possible. But that is, of course, just me. I was kind of hoping to fatigue their units by having them move and skirmish with my infantry that's out here. I don't think that's really working. It's getting a little bit late in the day. I don't think the general engagement will come on until the next day, and I don't know that they're getting any more reinforcements. They might be, but I don't think it's a terribly large number. All right, so they're over there. Can they hit them if they're still laying down? They look like they can. All right, good. All right, you should be on long range anyways. Yeah, go build that. I don't think you have any skirmishers out at the moment, so you will. And we'll just try to keep the conflict over there. How is Hills? Hills is moving out. Good. Maybe if these cav units kind of break up a little bit. I mean, there is the one isolated unit here, which is now looking kind of juicy. So I'm thinking about going for that. Well, yeah, I'm doing more than thinking about it, but I am planning to go for that. If I can get a quick pick, I'll definitely do it. If it feels like, you know, yet again the AI is kind of giving itself advantages, then I'll go back to a 61 campaign, because I don't mind, you know, being beat because I'm being beat. But if the numbers are just so turned against you that, you know, no matter what you do, you're really not going to get a win, and you have to sit around in fortifications, like, I'm not doing that. Alright. They look like they're coming in for a charge. So, that's what they'd like to do. Let's see about getting over there. Can we still kick out skirmisher? Yeah, we can. That's good to know. You can't. Oh, you are skirmishers. Alright. Oops, sorry. Just move you back. Move you all kind of up. Apparently the artillery can actually shoot something? What is this? Maybe? I didn't think they could, so I'd pretty much given up on moving them. Alright, so they got Burnside now. Where are we here? Yeah, see, we don't actually need... Well, why can't I fall back? I don't know what that was, but the hope was just to use skirmishers to kind of drag them through the forest there, keep them getting tired out. Alright, that's not terrible. This is becoming quite questionable. What is this here? Yield mixed muskets. So they moved faster than I did. Go figure. I mean, they are cav. It kind of makes sense. I wonder how the casualties are going. Alright. Well, so far they're in our favor by a bit. Alright, we can lay down. We don't need to take that. Alright, these guys are trying to pile all the way around. I guess whoever gets to Parker's store here might have a bit of advantage, because if we get there and we can hold here, then they got to push like much further around, and then they're pretty spread out. Yeah, just go up and engage them. That's fine. Yeah, keep getting engaging then. That's fine too. What are you guys doing, man? You need to get back. That is not an engagement I think we're gonna win. But I do want to try. And in real life, I gotta end this quite soon, so. Let's see, where are our brigades getting to? Alright, you go to attack column. You go to attack column. You guys can stay right where you are for now. I want you in an attack column. I don't know if you guys can do much of anything here, but we'll try. Alright, so they're... Alright, they routed them off. That's too bad for me, but it's alright. Alright, send them up there. Okay, we got some sort of defenses up here. Alright, we don't want to be here long. What are we doing? Are we moving? No. That's like a terrible looking attack column, but alright. I will suspend my disbelief here. Actually, you know what? Now that I see it, hey, why don't you guys charge there? Why don't all of you do it? Oh. Yeah, no, why don't you do it in attack column now? We'll see what they do. La. Throw out some more skirmishers. Sure. Put the brigade in attack column. They're falling back. This brigade, they want to get them. They all want to get them. Alright, we're going to push up with our skirmishers there. I want to try to keep the pressure on. What is that? That's a brigade. No, you picked up your skirmishers? I needed them. Uh-oh, you're rejoining. It must be because they're in assault formation. Or assault column, whatever it's called, and so they just know to get rid of their skirmishers. Alright, we're going in. We'll see if the AI's buffs are still on. Okay, you move up. Whoa. Okay, those are skirmishers, that's fine. They're in assault column. They're skirmishers, that's fine. I think we're still probably getting crunked a little over here. It's to be expected. Alright, so yeah, they're coming down and around. All clever-like. Let's see if they're still able to 2 and 3v1 my units in melee. That cav is not mounted, which it absolutely should be if it's going to be in melee. Okay, so we got that unit down. Now, can't really sit here, because if we sit here, we're going to have cav on both of our flanks. And so, no bueno. Alright, we're going to put that cav unit down. They say they're firing. I believe them, I guess. What are you doing? Well rested? You're supposed to be well constructing. Let's try for that first, and then we'll worry about taking a break. Okay. So, yeah, get in a single line. So you take fewer casualties, because you take atrocious casualties if you are in march formation. And you end up getting engaged. It ain't good. Alright, our cohesion is failing in some of these brigades. Their though broken, is apparently still in melee. Alright. Alright, we got a 2v1 down on this unrouted Union unit. And so the pain that is that being in melee absolutely tanks. Why? Why? Nobody took you out of assault column except for me, but yeah, don't do that. All right, you're moving up. That's fine. You can kick out some skirmishers. They'll figure it out. You start shooting at them. All right, good. That's right. I took your skirmishers away before. I wanted them to come with you. There you go. Skirmisher screen going. Since we don't have cav, we'll just have our infantry do that. Far right still looks clear for now. Kind of in danger, I think, of losing this division. Again, why they're choosing to take these formation stances, I do not know. There you go. No, you're an assault column. Do it. Do it. I do not know who they think they're shooting at, but... Alright, so we broke them, and now... one last time into the breach, boys. We gotta try to take these guys out. No. Not in line. Uh-oh, and they got more brigades here, so... yes, what I said, uh-oh. End of day, I guess that's the good news. Deployment is gonna be all weird, I bet. Losing men, it's probably because of where the end of day stuff happened. I would guess. I don't know. It's weird. Here, we'll just deploy back like that. Okay, good. We don't have any skirmishers. That's okay. We'll have them there, and we'll have them there, so that nobody over there is outside. Where they're supposed to be. Let's see. Casualties overall, wow, they really picked up. It must have been that melee. I am still supposed to get about 30,000 or so more, and so my relative casualties should drop. But I guess that those melees really cost me pretty big. Too bad. All right, I will come back to this another time. We'll load and save. No. Whoa, you are struggling to save this. Yes. Sure, save it as that. That's fine. If you can. And if you can't, it's all right. I don't really care. What? Is this bugged? Holy moly, we are struggling at 4 frames per second here. Oof. I have to save this as something else. No, I can't even save it, I guess. Very odd. I don't want to continue. I just want to save. Alright, I think that's it.